Are you planning on going to Aruba and do you want to stay connected because you know that the international roaming rates charged by your operator are criminal, especially if you have a Dutch operator such as KPN, T-Mobile, what do we have as well, Vodafone, Tele2 or Tele2? Well, then you're lucky because you can get a local SIM card in Aruba, and I will tell you all about that in this video. Hi! It's Aruba for Phone Travelers here, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as buying a SIM card in Aruba. If videos like this sound interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. First, we need to know which operators are active in Aruba. In Aruba, you have two operators. You have SETAR and Digicel. If you have been to other Caribbean nations, you may be wondering, well, what happened to UTS or Flow? They're not active in Aruba, but Digicel is, and Digicel is active in like almost all Caribbean nations. So yeah, SETAR and Digicel. So how much do SIM cards cost in Aruba? Well, it depends on which operator you go with. If you go with SETAR, a SIM card will cost you 35 AWG. It stands for Florin, if I'm correct, Aruba and Florin. And if you go with Digicel, it will cost you 26.50 AWG, and it will come with 250 megabytes, 25 on-net minutes, and 25 on-net SMS. And an on-net minute or something on-net means to another Digicel Aruba number, whereas off-net would be calling to SETAR. So where can you get yourself a SIM card in Aruba? You have to go to the official stores of these operators. So you go to a SETAR store or a Digicel store. You can get your SIM card at the airport as well. I think it's called Beatrix Airport. Not really with the premium, just the standard rates they will charge you in regular stores. So you can get your SIM card there as well. But they might try to push you to get the more expensive packages, so be aware of that. So what about SIM card registration? Like in most places in the Caribbean, you have to register your SIM card with your personal information. In most cases, it's with your passport. If you are a foreigner or a traveler, locals can use like driver's license, national ID. But in Aruba, that's not mandatory. You can just get your SIM card without your passport, so you can leave it at home if you want to. So earlier I was saying that international roaming is expensive in Aruba. Well, I was specifically referring to Dutch operators because one, I'm Dutch, and two, many Dutch people go to Aruba. But Aruba is not part of the European Union, meaning that the free roaming regulation does not apply in Aruba. That's why I was saying that the roaming rates will be criminal because, well, the operators can just charge whatever they want. Be aware of that. There's no free EU roaming in Aruba because Aruba is not part of the European Union. Then there's another question. Can you actually use your phone when you are in Aruba? Yes, most likely, but it depends. The telecommunication world is split into three regions, which I'm showing you on the screen. Frequencies used in region 1 and 3 are usually referred to as European frequencies, and the countries in these places usually use the same frequencies for their 2G, 3G and 4G network. Region 2 consisting of the Americas, or all of the Americas, so North, Central and South plus the Caribbean, they use American frequencies. The thing in Aruba is they use a mix of both. They use both European frequencies and both American frequencies. If you bought your phone in the Americas, then you will most likely not be able to use 4G LTE when you're in Aruba, because for 4G LTE they use the European frequencies. Unless you have a high-end phone with 3-band or quad-band support, then there's a big chance that you can use 4G LTE in Aruba, which is 1800 on band 3. If your phone does not support that frequency, then you can still use 2G and 3G, but that's of course slower and not as fun compared to using 4G LTE. So that's something to be aware of. If you want to learn more about what these frequencies are and what I'm actually talking about, there's a video up there where I go much more in depth about frequencies used around the world. Not the technical aspects because, well, that's boring, but just to give you an idea what you need to know about traveling around the world with your phone and frequencies used around the world. So are you wondering, well, which SIM card is the best in Aruba? What about internet packages, speeds, coverage and stuff like that? Well, I have a complete Aruba SIM card buying guide video up there where I go much more in depth about that. Or if you're a reader, make sure to go to ptw.link/aruba-guide where you can read about that stuff as well. Once again, I'm Aruba from Phone Travelers, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as local SIM cards, local SIM card reviews and international roaming. And I would highly recommend you to subscribe to this channel if videos like that sound interesting to you. On the screen you will see some related videos. Make sure to like the video as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.